I can a little bit talk about the history of Japan. Maybe the one good model of Japan is 1970, after the success of industrialization, high economic growth. But that raised a lot of questions of environmental problem at that time. Water, air, energy efficiency. Though 1970, we settled a lot of regulations toward environmental protection. But normally, environmental regulation discourage the economic growth. We should find the reasonable environmental regulations, but company can try overcome that regulation through investment. Better water, better air, better energy conservation. I can just pick up one example. 1/4 of the oil has been used by the transportation sector, like automobile. I worked at MITI, I worked at Subaru Automobile Company, so I know that situation. Now, for example, zero emission vehicle regulations was introduced in California state. From next year, the regulation is very severe. Automobile company has to sell certain percentage of EV, fuel cell vehicle, and plug-in hybrid. Certain share of the market, the company should sell those vehicles. Hybrid that will not be covered under this regulation. Of course, normal engine, gasoline and diesel engine cars are not under this regulation.
Okay.
But that regulation is growing to the China, and also the other states of the US is following. There are big gap between the Washington, D.C. and California. The question, if we see the life cycle assessment of the global warming issue, where to wheel calculation of the CO2 emission, sometimes high efficiency car with engine is better than the EV if EV used the coal-fired power energy. So we need to have a more rational, efficient approach, try to overcome the environmental issues, economic issues together. Regulatory authority cannot decide which car is suitable for the consumer. Consumer users can select which car is important under the sense of green sense, environmental sense, economic sense, design, attractiveness. So the point is try to believe market, try to believe innovation, try to believe competition, then try to believe to promote environmental protection together. That is the lesson from Japan, and that is the message from me.
Thank you.
We settled the Women Career Development Corporation with UAE. There is a forum between the ADNOC and JCCP, which is led by Her Excellency Dr. Maisa Al-Shamsi and His Excellency Sultan Al-Jaber and myself. Because even in the field of environmental protection, the good sense of the ladies to lead the environmental matters is quite important. And there is an empowerment of the lady who can contribute to those kind of matters. We have working together 3 years. We have a lot of networks among ladies, among petroleum companies of UAE and Japan. And now not only UAE, but also GCC countries, oil-related ladies joined this network. And we set 2 courses of training of ladies in Japan. So they are doing life-work balance, empowerment, career path, and they are doing quite well. I think before we thought Japan and UAE looks like evaluation is very much low ranks of the women empowerment globally. But now we are promoting quite well. That's the new challenge of us. The ladies can lead the environmental society. That is a clear message of us. And I'm glad ABLF provide us to show that kind of message. Thank you very much.